Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Ryan Nordahl here, Epic Whitetail Habitat LLC. If you're new to my channel, you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Really appreciate it. Turn on that bell notification. That way every time I upload a new video, you get that notification right away. And if you stick with me to the end, and you find this video helpful and educational, hit that like button and give it a share. I'm sure there's some of your friends out there that could find this video helpful and useful as well. But today I'm in here, I'm evaluating a hinge-cut bedding area that I've been working on and maintaining for the last 10 years on this property. I started this in 2014. Real happy with the way things have been and progressed over the last 10 years. This year in particular, you know, we come up in here this spring, we did a little bit of maintenance cutting, hinge cut a few more trees that got up and started to close this canopy in. We've opened up the canopy. I've got some trees here, this cherry in particular right here to the left of me, that I could come in here over the winter next year into spring and hinge cut some of this. I've got a good base tree to fall some of these tops into. You know, I can see an old bed in here that needs to be opened up. I can do that maintenance at that time. I'm getting to the point of the year where I want to start getting off of this property and letting the deer settle in and coming in here at the right time, particularly the end of October or that first full cold front in October, mid-October, and hunting it at that time. But our goal is to stay out of here till the time is right. Give this property a rest for at least 30 days, if not longer if possible. But it's amazing to come in here, see the amount of beds in here. I'm sure the majority of them, in fact I know the majority of them are all does and fawns, because we have a good food source of clover and chicory about 30-40 yards from me right here. So I know for a fact that that's going to be does and fawns since they want to relate closer to a food source. We're getting pictures of bucks out here. None of the big boys yet, because we really don't have a great destination food source around the area. I know we will this fall when the farmer down here, you know, puts in his cover crop. That'll make for a great destination food source. But we've got our small micro plots in. We've got a couple brassica plots that need to go in yet this fall on this property. But to just see the way this has come together, the amount of browse that's going on with the woody regeneration, the vines that are coming up in here, the forbs, whatnot, it's just amazing. It makes me feel really good that what we're doing here is working. It works on this property. It works for client properties. It can work for you as well if it's the right fit. I always recommend a logging opportunity if there is opportunity to put a little money in your pocket. You know, there's other programs out there to help manage your forest that can put money in your pocket as well. But to see how a hinge cut bedding area comes together, see how the deer are relating to it, using it, you know, especially when it comes to a browse standpoint, because, you know, deer aren't on their belly during daylight hours the entire time that it's daylight. They're up, they're browsing. You know, a deer eats 5 times in a 24-hour period, 3 of those times being during daylight hours, and it's generally back in their bedding areas or a small microplot that's really close to a bedding area like we do have out here. You know, those good cold front days, early to mid-October, great times to be in the woods. But it depends on your goals, depends if a good buck is showing up on camera. You know, like I said before, we're not going to get in here until the end of October. Maybe that first major cold front in October we might get in here, depending on what our Tacticam reveals are telling us. But hey, I just wanted to share this with you, give you a quick little update on how this particular hinge cut bedding area has progressed over the last 10 years. Thanks for joining me on this video. I hope you found it helpful, if not educational. And guys, any of the products or tools you've seen me using in these videos, you can always find links in the description below. Check out our website. I'll leave a link in the description below for that. We have some cool merchandise on our website that you'll want to check out. And hey, thanks for your support. It's getting to be fall food plot season. I've done a little bit already. Very rewarding, and we're less than 2 months away from bow season here in Wisconsin. It's getting to be an exciting time of the year, and I can't wait. Thanks for joining me on this video. God bless you all. Keep living the dream. Thanks for joining me.